Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention for a moment, you are all very welcome here today at our 2024 conferring ceremony. Before the ceremony commences, and for your safety and comfort, I would like to bring the following information to your attention. There are 3 exits in this venue, 2 emergency exits to the rear and 1 to my left. In the unlikely event of an emergency, we would ask you to proceed directly and calmly to the exit nearest to you. When exiting the building, you are asked to proceed to the assembly point, which is in the car park at the east end of the building, which is to my right. We kindly request that you remain in your seats for the duration of the ceremony. Should you require to leave your seat, please use the exit nearest to you. Please note that smoking or vaping is not permitted in any area inside the college. In preparation for the ceremony, I would ask you to please turn off your mobile phones. As this event will be live streamed online and photographed, we kindly ask you to refrain from talking during the ceremony. If you can please stand for the graduate procession. can all remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you. A slight bit of delay there, so would you kindly please remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you so much.
Please be seated. Ian Erica, a gwine uisle fáilte roimh, go dtí an searmanna seo in run for dámhachtanaí ordidachais raibh céimethún coláiste. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this graduation ceremony at which third level awards will be conferred on graduates of Griffith College, Cork. I'm also delighted to welcome graduates and their guests who are joining us today online. Our panel members include Professor Diarmuid Hegarty, President of Griffith College, Ronan Fenlon, Director of Griffith College, Noel Daly, Deputy Head of Griffith College, Cork, and Sinead O'Dea, Deputy Head of Griffith College, Cork, along with heads of faculty, programme directors, faculty lecturers, dissertation supervisors involved in the delivery of the college's programmes. I'm Dr. Tomás McGuckagan, the college's Director of Academic Programmes, and I have the pleasure of being your MC for this graduation ceremony. Can túsa cóir leis na himachtaí, Iarmanisha and Talamh Diarmuid Hegarty, Uachtarán Coláiste Gréfa, Lauertling her ceanna Coláiste. I'd like to begin the proceedings by inviting Professor Diarmuid Hegarty, President of Griffith College, to deliver a conferring address.
Distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. From time immemorial, the day of harvest has always been a day of celebration. And for you, today is that day. It's a day in which the seed sown by you, tentatively, some many years ago, comes to full flower. Today it's our pleasure, our privilege, to see you rejoice in its flower and savour its fruit. The growth period was not always easy. There were times when, in fact, that plant was being buffeted by the storms of daily life. And like any such plant, there were times when hands other than your own tendered its growth. And the hands to which or the green fingers to which I refer, are of course the fingers of families, partners and friends who shared your trials and tribulations, prepared meals for you, put up with your inevitable but hopefully few cranky moods, and those who so readily accepted the stress that you were so relieved to pass on. Now, in the time-honoured tradition of Griffith College, I'm going to ask the parents, partners, families and friends to stay seated while you, the graduates, stand up. Now, I want you to turn to your parents, partners, families and friends behind you and express thanks to them for all the support you received over the years, by acclamation, applause, or cheers, whatever you like. My guess is you thought this was your day. And can I just say now, remind you of on a previous occasion, in fact, just at this moment, okay, when I asked the graduates to stand up, I did forget to tell them to sit down. And 5 minutes later, when they were still standing, somebody reminded me, maybe you should tell people to sit down. So I'm always mindful of that, and now ask you to do so. As I said, this is your day, and treasure this special moment. It will live vividly in your memory for many years to come. An academic award is not an entitlement of rank or class. It is won through many hours of diligent toil and mental application. No one can take this from you, so wear your gowns with pride and hold your qualifications in the high esteem they deserve. As president of the college, you wish me to acknowledge the contribution of my colleagues as members of boards, lecturers, administrators, librarians, and faculty members. I'm delighted to welcome our distinguished guests, Zara King, who is in fact recipient of our Distinguished Graduate Award, very distinguished indeed, and her husband Cian, her mother Maria, her father Frank, I think watching online, if I'm right, and her grandfather Joe, and of course, the most valued member of the family is the dog, Darcy. I hope I've got my priorities right there, Zara. In the absence of a bark, I'm assuming that Darcy is watching online. But today we gather not only to celebrate your success, but to acknowledge the pivotal role that education plays in shaping a sustainable and prosperous future for us all. It's an honour to stand before you as founder of Griffith College as we mark our 50th anniversary. It's a legacy of excellence, innovation and impact created by the staff of Griffith College, which you now continue. We graduate this month a truly international group of graduates. I wish to congratulate them and welcome their families, them and their families in their language. Estudiantes brasileiros, e con sus familiares y amigos, sean bienvenidos. Estudiantes mexicanos, bolivianos, enhorabuena. Damos la bienvenida a vuestros padres y amigos. Baharti chatro, men apke or, apke karwalunka, swagart kartahun. Mapi badanaja. How far? How your day? Congratulations, and for you study, no wahala. I should translate that. It's for Nigerian students, studies, no problem. And of course, Miklin Ernacha, our Irish students, Fulcha, Carda, Agus Guelta. But let us not stop there, or maybe I should. Our alumni network stretches far and wide. It encompasses individuals who have made indelible marks in various fields. And together we form a community of minds dedicated to making a difference and to effecting change on a global scale. Don't hesitate to set your sights on the pinnacle of your profession. Your standards are set by your fellow alumni who last year took 19 prizes and so far this year have taken 16 prizes across all accounting body examinations. This includes a 6th and a 7th in the world for ACCA among 542,000 students in 181 countries. So 6th or 7th out of 500,000. I have to say, I have to salute their achievement. And it also includes 4 first places in the ACA exams in Ireland and 12 first places in the CPA examinations in 2024. We're particularly proud, on behalf of Karen Sutton and her team in the law faculty, on receiving the accolades of Law School of the Year in the 2024 Annual Law Awards and Best Student Experience Award in 2023. We also salute the law faculty on the prizes won by students in the Law Society entrance exams. We're proud of our graduates from design faculty, who received the Institute of Designer Award for Fashion Textiles and a highly commended award in fashion design. We're delighted to welcome the largest number of graduates for our Master's and Postgraduate Diploma in Pharmaceutical Business Management for our graduation ceremony today. Our Master's of Science in Pharmaceutical Management promises to equip you with the skills required for successful management careers in the pharmaceutical range of industries and develop your knowledge, skill and competence to work in this dynamic business arena across multiple sectors in the industry. This is evidence, I'm pleased to note, by some of our graduates who are already working and putting into practice their newly acquired skills and knowledge in companies such as Eli Lilly, Clonmel Healthcare, Boston Scientific, and Johnson & Johnson. And I'm glad to say that our master's program is highly regarded by the biopharmaceutical industry, with whom Griffith College Cork has fostered strong relationships. This collaboration ensures that our curriculum remains relevant and that our students are well prepared to meet the demands of the industry. And as you stand on the brink of new professional journeys, remember that your education here in Griffith has provided you with a solid foundation. Knowledge and skills you've gained here will serve you as tools to innovate, lead, and excel. But let's also cast our gaze over the next 50 years to the 21st century challenges that you will face. None is more pressing than climate change, as we've witnessed recently in Spain. Other effects include changes in wind speeds and storm tracks, water stress for crops, pressure on water supply and quality, possibly a third of the world's population living in Sahara-like conditions. Let's hope that through the Griffith College values of agility and adaptability, we will equip you to work facing these challenges as a global community. But don't be paralyzed by worry. Worry is like a rocking chair. It distracts your mind, but never actually gets you anywhere. We're just birds of passage. And as the Native Americans actually put it rather well, they said, we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children and have to pass it back to them in good shape. Of equal concern will surely be the impact of conflicts such as Ukraine, Lebanon, Gaza, and the West Bank on the future planet. And what's happening there surely contains the seed of repeated conflict. We fervently wish for peace, but wishing it is not enough. It falls to your generation to eliminate the conditions such as poverty, disadvantage, discrimination, and civil strife, which lead to wars, and to create an environment conducive to peace. And we can only look at the destruction that's taken place in Gaza to appreciate the poverty that that is going to bring to the region. It's easily said to say it's your problem, but take comfort in the global village you are creating and in the valuable connections you have made in your college life. Your unprecedented access to knowledge means you can see humanity's problems and the solutions that will work to solve them. And you can also see how technology is being leveraged to address our greatest challenge, and examples are renewable energy, carbon capture, and sustainable agriculture. In searching for solutions, remember that minds are like parachutes. They function best when opened. Think of the consequences of hitting the earth with an unopened parachute. But thanks to medical advances, you will live longer than your parents. So as you embark on your journey, I encourage you to consider entrepreneurship. Not necessarily starting a business. Instead, even as an employee, think of entrepreneurship as a mindset, a way of approaching challenges and seizing opportunities to create value, innovate, and make your mark. So remember to stay on track, but not for too long, in case you get run over by the Dart or the Lewis. Of course, I'm assuming you're deported to Dublin. The road to success is dotted with many tempting but misleading parking places. As Reid Hoffman, the co-founder of LinkedIn, put it, an entrepreneur is someone who jumps off a cliff and builds a plane on the way down. I wonder, did he do his internship in Boeing? But sometimes the best way to learn is simply by doing. Like the Industrial Revolution, the digital revolution will change how we lead our future lives. By combining human intelligence and artificial intelligence, leveraging the strengths of both humans and machines. There are predictions that digital technology could deliver download speeds of 1 terabyte per second. That means you could download 140 hours of Netflix in 1 second, just to put it in perspective. That might be familiar to many here. But where will you find the time to watch them? Where will you find the 140 hours? Maybe the time saved on house cleaning, which will be done entirely by robots. Artificial intelligence and big data and analytic tools will also improve personal lifestyles. Immersive virtual and augmented reality environments will also play a significant role, offering customers virtual, personalized experiences. How will the suit look like? You can actually see it in a virtual, personalized manifestation. With the advent of virtual reality, web browsing companies will soon be able to blur the lines between physical and digital realms. Health technology will deliver virtual digital companions and carers, knowing our health intimately over our lifetime. Health technology will also deliver reproduction of vital organs, replacing damaged or diseased organs, exceeding the quality of the original organs. It will also deliver data collection systems that collect patient data and give more accurate pictures of individual health. And finally, health technology will deliver robots that will perform tasks in the health area that are too dangerous for us. But the machines will not do everything. Human activity is going to be needed. We must cultivate vibrant competition and entrepreneurial dynamism in small and medium-sized businesses. And that will act as a bulwark against undue influence in democracy by corporate giants. Proper regulation of social media and financial markets will also be critical to ensuring that democratic politics can, and indeed responsibilities, both can thrive. Government will need to regulate and facilitate platform owners to take responsibility for the content they host, because they are the ones profiting from it. Now, our computing science graduates have readiness as IT specialists, and that readiness is evident from their projects, which range from nutrition tracking, application for a workout, using machine learning to assist in a fantasy football team selection, and to help surfers predict when good wave conditions will arrive. One of our learners wrote their own programming language with a web-based compiler. Interactive digital media projects include websites to encourage environmentalism and recycling, to help with stress and burnout, and to promote better user-centered products. You are graduating in a unique time in history. The world ahead of you is filled with opportunities. Don't let anyone tell you it's too late or too soon to start something new. Don't let fear hold you back and prevent you from making a difference. Always stay curious, keep learning, and never lose sight of your dreams. Follow them, but don't spend your life sleepwalking. The world needs your wide-awake passion, your creativity, and your commitment to making it a better place. You will live longer, see more, and you'll be able to achieve things we can only dream about. So make the most of it. As you step into this world of boundless potential, remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi. You must be the change you want to see in the world. The power to effect change lies within each of you, and I've no doubt that you will rise to the occasion, leaving an indelible mark on this world, with brilliance, compassion, and unwavering determination. I want you to envisage the years when you will be the ones making the key decisions, the ones influencing the course of history. Your future might be Minister for Justice, Minister for State at the Department of Foreign Affairs, Government Press Secretary, Managing Partner of KPMG, CEO of Citibank Ireland, Chief Financial Officer of Ryanair, first female jockey to win the Grand National, Dublin Chamber's youngest ever president, playing for Ireland at the Rugby World Cup, the owner of Home Store More, best-selling author, or Love Island TV presenter. All of these functions are and have been, all of these functions are now or have been held by alumni of Griffith College. So these are the footsteps in which you follow. And no reason why these and other roles, senior roles in society, cannot be taken by you. We must match your success with a future for Griffith College, in which you are proud to call yourselves a Griffith graduate. You and your successors as Griffith students have every right to equal access to government educational funding. You're entitled to ask, why have the civil service not accepted the recommendation of the politicians, that's of the Oireachtas Committee on Education, to give private higher education students means-tested SUSI grants? Now remember, I'm saying means-tested, so they would only be available to those who qualify on a limited means basis. Why is a case-by-case application for disability support required by our students and not automatic, as in the case of public sector students? Does disability not in itself create a right for unqualified support? Well, having got that off my chest, can I just say nothing is achieved without stress or strain. When you get to my age, you greatly value the diminishing capacity of memory. I recall the memory difficulties of a colleague who sat in a restaurant with his wife trying to recall the name of the restaurant in which they'd eaten in the previous week. So he called over the waitress and asked her, "Tell me the name of a flower." And she said, "Rose." He said, "No." She said, "Tulip." She said, "No." And then she said, "Lily." And he said, "Ah, yes, that's it." And he turned to his wife and said, "Lily, what was the name of the restaurant in which we ate last week?" So from that, I hope you will understand the stresses and strains undergone by students and lecturers at exam time. As you leave Griffith, leave Griffith today, remember you're not alone. You're part of a community that spans continents, a legacy that spans generations. After all, this is our 50th year. Draw strength from your alma mater, from the knowledge that you are equipped not only with skills and expertise to excel, but with the wisdom to lead with integrity and purpose. You are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars, you have a right to be here. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful word. Be cheerful and strive to be happy. And all the graduates may express the hope that over your period with us, Griffith will have found a place in your hearts as you have in ours. I want you to know you're always welcome on campus, either socially, educationally, or just to show off the new BMW. May I conclude by congratulating you again on your success, and by wishing that you may harness the knowledge and experience acquired here in Griffith College to achieve what you richly deserve, a successful and fulfilling career. In the words of W.B. Yeats' poem, The Song of Wandering Angus, may you pluck till time and times are done, the silver apples of the moon and golden apples of the sun. Congratulations.
President, it is the wish of the College to confer a Distinguished Graduate Award. I call upon Noel Daly, Deputy Head of Griffith College, Cork, to present Zara King for the Griffith College Distinguished Graduate Award.
President, I'm delighted to welcome our esteemed guest, Zara King, to Griffith College this morning. Zara has honoured us by accepting the college's Distinguished Graduate Award for 2024. It is indeed a great honour for the college to present this award to Zara in recognition of her outstanding career in the media industry over the last 15 years or so. Anyone familiar with the Irish news industry will immediately recognise the name Zara King. Zara was recently appointed as Virgin Media Television's Southern News Correspondent, which sees her covering important news and stories from across the Munster region. She's also a co-presenter, along with Gavin Riley and Richard Chambers, of VMTV's hit podcast, The Group Chat. If you've not seen or heard The Group Chat yet, I can strongly recommend it. Zara and her colleagues meet the great and good of political life in Ireland, like Micheál Martin, Pascal Donoghue and Mary Lou MacDonald, and put them through their paces with an incisive and insightful approach. Zara is a graduate of Griffith College, where she acquired a BA in journalism in Griffith College, Cork in 2009, before moving to Dublin to complete the BA in journalism and visual media in 2010. Griffith College has a long track record of producing high-quality graduates from the journalism and media faculty who go on to achieve great things in the industry. And Zara has most assuredly joined that club. She began work almost immediately after leaving Griffith College and has not stopped since then, rising to the top in a tough and competitive industry. From Griffith College, Zara joined iRadio Ireland as a newsreader and sports journalist, and then to Beat 102, 103 as a news anchor and reporter, on to News Talk as a News Talk Radio as a news anchor and reporter, ITV as a news journalist, and now Virgin Media TV as news reporter and correspondent. And while we in Griffith College would like to take full credit for giving her the foundational skills necessary to succeed in her chosen career, I think the truth is that Zara from a young age was always destined to rise to the top. In an interview with the Irish Examiner, Zara explained, "I always wanted to be a journalist. From a very young age, I knew I wanted to be a storyteller. I would interview every person who came into the house. We had a video camera in the house, and I would make my dad be the cameraman. It seems that behind every great woman, there is a great dad. So Dad, I salute your patience and foresight, but I suspect that even back then, you knew you had a diamond on your hands with Zara." Zara has said repeatedly that she believes her goal is to amplify voices and to hold those in power accountable. And this is a truly noble aim, as the citizens of this republic depend on people like Zara to speak for us and, when necessary, to shine bright lights into dark corners. We live in a time where the traditional media must fight hard to be heard above the rising din of social media, and when the risk of misinformation and disinformation can have a truly distorting impact on widespread perceptions in and of Irish society. As a prime example of Zara's commitment to public service, she demonstrated her professionalism during the pandemic. With her no-nonsense factual reporting of information on TV news, as well as on Twitter and Instagram, Zara became one of the main faces of the pandemic and a go-to source of information when there was much confusion and so-called alternative facts in the public domain. Her reports were searingly honest and forthright, and as a result, she gained a whole new audience that have remained loyal to her ever since. We depend on Zara and others to bring us news and information that is free from bias and which we can depend on as being truthful, and in doing so push back against the mistrust, suspicion and division that can easily take root and infect the body politic and society as a whole. She works in an industry that is relentless in its search for the big issues of the day, for the proverbial scoop. This must surely bring pressure on Zara to make headlines and to be constantly switched on and ready to cover a breaking story in Munster at a moment's notice. But colleagues have remarked on how well Zara handles that pressure. And while Zara might appear to be the face of a particular story and the person we see on screens, there's a whole support team behind the camera that we do not normally get to see. But without this production team, nothing would be possible. And so it was heartening to read that Zara has been described by colleagues as a real team player who recognises and values the importance of the whole team in getting the final product to the audience. This is a real measure of leadership, I believe. I was talking to faculty members in Griffith College and I asked them, what are the qualities someone must have to succeed in the news industry? And words like fearlessness, that is, the nerve to ask hard questions of powerful people and not be satisfied with evasive answers. Drive and motivation, resilience and doggedness, self-belief, persistence, and a keen sense of what is newsworthy or what may become so with a little bit more digging for the facts. These are qualities that I believe Zara has displayed in abundance over the last decade and a half and which will continue to serve her well in the future. Equally, it is incumbent on colleges like Griffith College to continue to equip our students with key skills built upon strong ethical standards and so be ready to thrive in the modern world. And finally, I wish to also pay tribute to Zara's home team. She's often referenced her parents and grandparents as huge rocks in her formative years. And I know she has very fond memories of summers spent in her grandparents' house in Courtmacsherry. Her family now includes her husband Cian, who she married in a very stylish wedding last summer in her beloved Courtmac. I wish them both long years of happiness. And in fact, I might just also say that Zara has mentioned her mother's baking skills as an important feature of home life, and it has on occasion been used by Zara as a bridgehead in establishing good relationships in the office. So Mum Maria, we here in Griffith College perhaps might look forward to tasting your famous Rocky Road in the future. Zara, on behalf of Griffith College, I congratulate you on your educational and career achievements to date, and I thank you for all you have done and continue to do on behalf of the people of Ireland. It's very clear you have honed the skills required to carve out a very successful career to date, and we have no doubt that you will continue to go from strength to strength. We have seen you demonstrate these skills time and time again on our TV screens and radio, and long may it continue to be the case. President, in recognition of her distinguished career in industry, I now present to you Zara King for the Griffith College 2024 Distinguished Graduate Award.
Anish bhfuil fáilte go ráibh go dtí an cuid an ócáid seo in an run for cáilíochtaí náisiúnta agus idirnáisiúnta a raibh céimeann coláiste. I now welcome you to the part of our proceedings at which national and international awards will be conferred on graduates of the college, and I declare open this awards ceremony. Iar mar an talamh Diarmaid Hegarty, Uachtar an Coláiste Griffith, cáilíochtaí náisiúnta agus idirnáisiúnta a bhronna ar na raibh céimeann Father Herbert ag an Coláiste. I call upon Professor Diarmaid Hegarty, President of Griffith College, to confer awards on the graduates of the college presented by the college for that purpose.
I'd like, if I may, just to explain the significance of this moment. You may or may not recall that in my previous address I referred to you all as graduands, which is the Latin gerund, and those in course of graduating. We are now about to confer upon you your degrees. And that's not in any way to take from all of the effort that you have put in to studying, to preparing for your examinations, and undergoing all of the assessments that you had to undergo in order to prove that you attained the necessary standards. Clearly, this degree is yours, but what we are now doing is we're formally conferring the degree upon you. And as of the moment that the degree is conferred upon you, you then become graduates, those who have graduated. So I'm going to, if I may, first of all, express the conferring statement in Irish, our native language. And as I'm aware that some people aren't quite fluent in Irish, and that might include myself, I'm also going to say it in the English language. So, os Gaeilge, ha ceann colóistí Griffith, os cóirle dearbhú colíocht agus colíochtaí éireann. Bhuinm colíochtaí feabhlamóirí an colóiste, a bhíonn caighdeán amach I lech na colíochtaí, agus iarm go gcuirtiú na feabhlamóirí fimamhráid, chun gur féidirlam a chuid thar a churbert dóibh go formúil. And in English, on behalf of Griffith College and Quality and Qualifications Ireland, I confer the awards on the learners of the college who achieved the standards determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchments. Congratulations, graduates.
Iarmanish Fergal Lane, Stewart Chlor, Lard Leonard Camaha. I call upon Fergal Lane, Programme Director, to address the graduates.
Graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Computing and the Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing Science programmes, President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be able to be here on this very special morning to say a few words. As Programme Director, this is an especially memorable and significant occasion for us to witness this group of learners successfully complete all stages of their programmes and graduate here today. The initial period of your academic programmes was overshadowed by the COVID-19 pandemic, and then later you had to cope with the transition back to fully in-person teaching and examinations. It is a testament to your great determination and resilience that you adapted to these challenges and are standing here today to claim your well-earned and well-deserved graduation parchments. These traits will stand you in good stead in your future careers in an industry that is itself forever continually changing and transforming in new and unexpected ways. Several of you have already successfully launched your careers in computing in companies such as Agilent Technologies, Digital Well, Keelvar, and ABC Glowfox. Others are embarking on further studies in computing science. I found you to be a particularly friendly and tight-knit class, always looking out for each other. After today, as you all begin the next stage of your journey, I encourage all of you to stay in touch. We love to know how our graduates are doing and if we can provide support. We are here for you as always. On behalf of all the lecturers of the Faculty of Computing in Cork, we wish you all every success in the future. We are all very proud of your achievements. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the Bachelor of Science in Computing and the Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing Science and who are worthy of their QQI awards. So for the Bachelor of Science in Computing, Alison Claire Murphy. Engelbert Emmanuel Sola. So for the Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing Science, Aliyu Abdul Salami. Damilara Ezekiel Asiola. Jeffrey Kelechi Ikunze. Aurelia Lusch. Gabrielo Melo Melgasso. Moira Sa Araujo. Gustavo Salaman. Emmanuel Simeon.
Iramanish Nicholas McMurray, Stewart Clore, Large Linner, Camaha. I call upon Nicholas McMurray, Programme Director, to address the graduates.
Thank you. Graduates, family and friends, I would like to offer a few words of congratulation to the law graduates here this afternoon. You started your programmes by attending induction, often in this chapel, and now you have returned as graduates with enhanced knowledge and skills. In today's world, it is all the more important that international and national disputes, conflicts and disagreements are resolved through a process that respects our shared norms and values. Without a robust legal system, our shared future is in grave peril. All of us, particularly those who have trained in law, have a role in fostering such a process. I would like to thank you for contributing to the life and learning of Griffith College Cork, for engaging with lecturers and with each other, and I hope that you found the learning process interesting and stimulating. Congratulations on your achievements. You've completed your studies, meeting busy work schedules, fulfilling caring commitments at home, with some of you having overcome considerable personal challenges. Looking to the future, I know that your studies will enable you to enhance your existing careers or to find new careers. Some of you are continuing your studies to our own LLB, to master's or professional programs, and I wish you luck with these. And lastly, I would like to thank all those who have supported you through your studies, particularly those at home who could not attend today. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the Diploma in Legal Studies and Practice programme and who are worthy of their QQI award. Ella Flynn. Ivan Keeley. Yanka O'Higgins. Oh, sorry, I'll give it to you, dear. Tina Yelverton. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the LLB programme and who are worthy of their QQI award. Sarah Caulfield. April Cole. Helena Gavin. Andrea Ipore Quintana. Lisa Spillan.
Irmanish Helen Murphy, Stewart Clore, Lowert Leonard Camaha. I call upon Helen Murphy, Programme Director, to address the graduates.
Graduates of the Masters in Pharmaceutical Business Management and the Postgraduate Diploma in the Pharmaceutical Business Management, President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Graduates, today we honour your achievements made by your studies here in Griffith. Your time here has been marked by intellectual exploration, immersion in your projects, and extraordinarily hard work, all undertaken during a very short time scale. As newly minted Masters of Pharmaceutical Business Management, you're leaving us with a strong foundation in your discipline. You have honed your critical thinking, decision-making, and communication skills, and you've completed rigorous assessments, exams, and a dissertation project, which will give you an edge as you pursue your career in the pharmaceutical industry. As the only Masters in Pharmaceutical Business Management, our programme since its inception has a long track record of creating leaders within the industry. And because of your success, our programme continues to be a well-regarded award within the pharma industry with exceptional employment rates post-graduation. Know that your Masters equips you with the expertise, critical thinking skills, and ethical foundation to shape the future of the industry on a grand scale. Your training in business innovation has played an important role in preparing you to address the rapid growth in biomedical and pharmaceutical companies to consult and advise and grow within by striking. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the Masters in Pharmaceutical Business Management and the Postgraduate Diploma in Pharmaceutical Business Management programs, and who are worthy of their QQI awards. Venkata Siva Lingareddy Kumareddy. Jaimin Patel. Meenu Saji. Marcela Souza de Oliveira. Demita Thompson. Derek George Matthews. Punit. Teresa Jose. Araf Abdul Aziz. Prathana Aher. Olwyn Anil Kumar. Niloufar Arakal. Jishna Babu. Ria Benny. Nitesh Baratha. Durgesh Bhatt. Namitha Bijou. Anmol Shivan.
You're a traffic victim. You escaped.
Yes. Introjit Strintapalli. Maria Davis. Amit Desai. Abhishek Gandrajan. Madura Gugeti. Geethu Guresh. Abai Harishandrakan. Chioma Ifanese. Jayasanka Jayaprakash. Priyanka Karade.
Just don't stand up.
Chandana Karanathe. Kiran Katkar. Shubham Kopade. Namisha Kunjanon. Akila Karakoze. Hashita Ladwani. Arcana Nair. Amal Malil. Divya Labai. Ben Sam Matthew. Syed Ali Kasim. Satya Naidu. Ashwarya Naik. Camilla Nunes. Congratulations. Maria Garethio Shigabo. Jerris Pataloo. Vaishnavi Pansare. Tejas Manoj Patel. Fernando Porto Marquez. Rahul Pajpati. Silpa Sabu. Jofi Samuel. Naveen Sebastian. Wahid Sadiq. Shruhi Sunny. Hari Krishnan Suresh. Vaishnavi Suresh Kumar. Ganga Suresh Kumar, sorry. Right. Ganga Suresh Kumar. Sujit Suresh Kumar. Harshal Anil Kumar Thakur. You're welcome. Congratulations. Soni Thampi. Rini Shaji. Rahul Tinangari. Pansagariam Vadaharjan. Shashank Yendurli.
As we conclude our conferring of awards, I'd like to invite everyone to give a special round of applause to all our graduates here and online. Now that our graduates have all been conferred with their awards, I would like to invite Zara King, holder of the Griffith College Distinguished Graduate Award, to address the graduates.
Congratulations to all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. I think it's amazing. You'll be delighted to hear I don't have a speech written. This will be really quick. I know you're all dying to get out and give your families a big hug, but you know, as I was sitting here watching all of you come up to receive these pieces of paper in your hand today, I was struck by the fact that this is such a monumentous occasion for you. And I remember sitting in your shoes at my first graduation 15 years ago and feeling that sense of achievement and accomplishment. And also, you know, your family sitting there feeling like they've gotten you to this point, and it's a big deal for them as well. But also wondering, what's next? You know, I've got this piece of paper in my hand now, what am I going to do with it? And I completely understand that some of you might be sitting here wondering and maybe worrying, where is it all going to go? But having been through it a little bit ahead of you, good few years ahead of you at this stage, the best is yet to come. I promise you that. And, you know, I have to say, in the career that I have had so far, it has taken me to so many interesting places. I was in the White House 3 weeks ago for work when the Taoiseach was visiting the US President. I was on the border of Ukraine when the war broke out. I met the Pope on a plane. I've been through all these really cool, interesting, on-paper experiences. But some of the best stories that I've actually covered have been sitting at someone's kitchen table, giving them a voice and hearing their stories, and they have been some of the most rewarding experiences of my career. But also, the things that I wasn't that good at and the things that I kind of failed at along the way really shaped me too. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, greatness does not happen in your comfort zone. Push yourself out there, say yes to opportunities, make yourself available to be there and to show up and enjoy it. I am 36 now. I started in Griffith College, Cork, when I was 18, so I have lived another 18 years since I started my degree in 2006, and it has been wonderful, and I still get up every day and I love going to work, and I think that that is actually a privilege to be able to say that at this point in my life. So I wish you all the very best for the future. I want to thank my family, my mum, Maria, my father, Frank, my grandfather, Joe, is sitting here today. He will be 92 in February. He won't kill me for telling you that. He's an inspirational person. My granddad goes to aqua aerobics 2 mornings a week. He's actually missing his class to be here with us today. And he's in a choir, and he's a really positive person, you know, and he always says to us, like, you know, I think the reason that my granddad has lived a long and healthy life is because he just doesn't worry about anything. He's just like, worry is paying back interest on a loan that you never took out. So don't worry, go forward with confidence in your own ability and know that, you know, as Professor Hegarty said at the start, you have a right to be here. And we talk so much about imposter syndrome. Hold your place in the world and know that you add value in every room that you stand in. So I leave you with 2 pieces of advice on your graduation day, from my graduation day. One thing that I do regret, I know my granddad will bring this up before the day is out, is in the melee of everything and the excitement of it all, you don't always get to take all the pictures you want to take. And I wish that I had taken a photo with my grandmother and my grandfather on my graduation day, but we don't have that photo. And because it was so busy and so hectic, so take all of the photographs today, stand in beside everyone that's here with you today and get those photos. And the last thing I'll say to you is frame the piece of paper you have in your hands in the next 7 days, or it will live in a drawer in your house forever. Best of luck.
Thank you, Zara. Ian Erica, a gwine uisle chuir creacht leis an searmanna seo chun dámhachtana í bhronne céimeann Coláiste, Bearmid Buicas Liv Galéir. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the ceremony for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of the college. Our best wishes and thanks to you all. This year marks the 50th anniversary of Griffith College since its foundation in 1974. During these years, we're delighted to have graduated over 40,000 graduates, with nationally and internationally accredited awards across a wide range of disciplines in accountancy, business, computing, design, drama, education, engineering, healthcare, journalism and media, law, music technology, pharmaceutical business and technology, and the visual and creative arts. While today's graduates are here with us, I'd like to take this opportunity to briefly mention the Griffith College Alumni Network. With Griffith College graduates living in Ireland, Europe, and in over 120 countries worldwide, the network is an excellent way to stay in touch with classmates, fellow graduates, and the college. The network has also proven to be a valuable resource for recent graduates seeking or changing employment. We're also delighted to see our graduates from earlier years using it to recruit Griffith graduates of their own to meet their own organisation's needs. Details about the network are on griffithalumninetwork.com and on the college's website. On behalf of the college, I would like to invite all of the guests and the graduates here today to enjoy some refreshments immediately after this ceremony in the first floor of the East Campus in the student lounge there. Our staff will direct you to the location. I would also ask the graduates to oblige us with a few more moments of their time so we capture in photographic form just how lovely you look today. And you can then join your guests when the photographs have been taken and celebrate your achievements together in style. For now, we wish you every joy and happiness in celebrating your success with your close friends throughout the day, and as a token, we've small boxes of chocolates for everyone as we head our separate ways. Please stand for the academic procession.